Lots of squirrels. Super cute. Ice cream man. Okay. We are heading for the HERSCHEL Astronomy Museum. So apparently this is where the Herschel family, or whoever, Bob Herschel, let's call him, discovered, for the sake of stupidity, I'm going to pronounce it the wrong way, Uranus. He discovered Uranus in this house, and they've turned it into a museum. Carl Sagan would not appreciate the way I just pronounced that. Anyway, I'm guessing it's up here, so okay. Completely in the wrong place. What? Laundrette smell. Yeah, so we're going the right way now, I think. 3 minutes away. We are getting there. I would have been completely lost without my navigation. So yeah, apparently Herschel, whoever that is, used to live down here, one of these houses where he discovered Uranus. So there's a place over there that says open. This is it, the humble little home of the Herschel family. Yeah, there we go, Herschel Museum of Astronomy. I'm not happy the door's shut now.
It's open.
Okay. Wow. This is quite a big kind of house. It's got the good old Bath limestone. It says open. Let's go in. Oop, stop now. Nay, I saved your life. I'm a hero, nay.
Why people go so bloody fast?
It's a road. You shouldn't be in the road. Simple. Museum is open. Tuesdays to Sundays. What day is it?
Friday.
Oh, we're good then. Wow.
The good thing is the bar is very low.
William Herschel, German guy, came over as a musician. Eventually brought his sister. Got into astronomy as a hobby. Ended up working for the king as an astronomer, building telescopes, finding loads of stuff, him and his sister. And he lived here for a certain amount of time until the king imported him to Windsor. Just found that out, my lovely guy in there, he's really informative. I'm going to point out to the garden later where Uranus was found. And he pronounced it Uranus as well. So sorry, Carl Sagan again. Oysters now. You like them? William Herschel's travelling trunk.
Didn't travel light, did they?
Yeah.
Back in those days it was all stuff like that, wasn't it? Spooky pictures. Who's this guy? John Herschel. And is this William here, is it? And is his sister? I'm not sure. What is that awful creepy face there? I'm not sure now. Nice bust. It's got to be Billy, innit? Yeah, I'm going to assume it's Billy, I can't read that. Wow. Music books, because he started as a musician. Amazing how a little hobby can just take over and, you know, you suddenly do all this. I like to think I'm going to do the same one day. With Warhammer painting or something. Oh, Liam says that's not the best angle. They always look so morose in some of these pictures, don't they? The gift shop, you've got a huge telescope there. And that's a replica there of the biggest one ever built at the time. Gotta love a bit of astronomy. We are going up the stairs. Okay. Lots of cool little pictures on the wall. God, these townhouses are huge. Whew. The Great Comet of 1882. There he is, there's William Herschel. Staring off into yonder distance. Page from the Bath Chronicle. Little planetary measuring models. Aren't they cool now? Just love the way they created technology out of just completely practical mechanical things. Got little mini globes. They are cute. That's just the big telescope downstairs. That's an actual picture of it. Faint picture. Taken from the negative. Actual artifacts. Actual mirrors. Made by himself. The music room. This spans back to his music. That's what brought him over from Germany. What have we here? Got some organ keys. Okay. That's a dog. That's that guy, I can't read it, with his dog Turk. It's a bit derpy, this Turk. Musical instruments. Big windy thing and a clarinet. A harp. Look at the harp, you look like a little angel next to that harp now. We have a refracting telescope. A square piano. Please do not touch. It's so tempting, but no.
What?
To give it a bit of Piano Man. So there is an audio tour available, but I thought we'd just bimble today and I don't know, but his dog looks a bit weird. Lovely atmosphere, this place. Another portrait of William Herschel, always looking off into distance. Maybe looking into the night sky, who knows? Worry bead? He's got worry bead now. You got one now, haven't you? Oh, something else. Shoe buckles. Nothing. Little locket there. God. Snuff box. Seal. Is that an actual diary? That's his travel diary, look at this now. Isn't that cool? I love stuff like this. It's a proper little Grail diary. Should have mailed it to the Marx Brothers. And what's that? Another one? Another little looking off again. He's looking off in the distance again. Did you know William spent so long polishing mirrors for his telescopes that Caroline often had to feed him by hand as he would not have a break? It's dedication. You say sister's hair?
Yeah, sister took a lock of hair when she was 72 years old.
Oh my God, that's his sister's hair. Oh, that's crazy.
It's back then.
You still got Tessa's hair?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back then they used to give hair instead of like photographs. And
Good for cloning purposes. As long as it's got the follicles. You need the follicles for cloning. No, I'm good. Kieran won't be able to do that when he's 20 years old, will he? Or 5 years older, let's be honest. Should we go? Oh, I think that's it. Can't go any further up. What we got here? We've got a picture of North Parade Bath.
it's an extremely intelligent person.
You know what I mean? To come over and be a musician is one thing, but to literally take a hobby and turn it into like a science, then suddenly you're working for the king. Doesn't make sense. I'm guessing there's nothing up there because there's the restrictive barrier, impenetrable. That's the sort of thing. If you went to playing Resident Evil, when you walk into something like this, it's like can't get over it. I'm going back in.
Right?
Yeah, I'm going to make the most of this. I really want one of those pocket globes. I'm not sure when you need to whip out a pocket globe. It's like, I really need to see the Earth. Pocket globe. What's this thing? We're making the most of it. We just realised this is like, we can't go any further. We can go in the garden in a minute, but we're going to make sure we haven't missed anything. Microscope. Once belonged to Sir Neville. I can't read that because of my glasses. Wow, that goes back 1765. And correspondent of William Herschel. Field telescope. This camera was used in May several one in NASA Voyager 2 mission. This is quite recent, well, recent. It's about my age. Voyager 2 was launched in 1977. Look at that, it's a NASA camera. It's a NASA camera. It's a NASA camera. So you got the, I'll say it again, you got the option of an audio tool you can download on your phone. I'm 50-50 with audio tools. I think sometimes you don't need them. He also created, or not created, he founded infrared vision, etc. Infrared through stuff like that. Is that actually his prism, or was it just a prism? That's his prism, which he kind of discovered. What a cool guy this guy was, honestly.
They're like seven jars. You should not, because all the jars that aren't allowed to be sat have got no.
Do you need to sit on the chair now? Did you need to sit on the chair now? What have we here? Encyclopedia Britannica. Yeah. Diagrams of Mars. Huge rooms.
People must have lived here since we left it.
Absolutely huge rooms. I mean, it makes you appreciate what it was like back then. A lot of little boxes that Asta built. Did you know the music you can hear playing in this room was actually composed by William Herschel? No, it's a Herschel classic, isn't it? Seriously. So we can't see out there, but this is his garden where he discovered it. Uranus. I'm going to check that out in a minute. You're right there. Been exhausting couple of days. Do you think Marnie would like this one? No. Ogilvy, the astronomer, assured me we were in no danger. He was convinced there could be no living thing on that remote, forbidding planet. Come on. Down the stairs we go. Even the stairs are wide. You don't have trouble getting a wardrobe here, would you? It's funny, we don't seem to do a lot of moving these days, do we? We are going to the garden. It's a better basement than the Frankenstein Museum, isn't it? Hello, Herschel family tree.
Oh, do you want to go down there?
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Fairly big family. Oh, hello.
I believe you would say this was his
I've been watching a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre recently, and
If you were to ask me,
I don't know. Every time I see a table like this, I get iffy.
first of all, the loam, or the soft material used to make the mirror.
I have looked further into space than ever human being did before me. I have looked further into space than ever human being did before. Must be broken, ye old English. Oh, Christ.
That wasn't even the worst part. While our music work did not stop, so Alex and William
Dark skies.
splashing around and
Space heroes, that's the normal one.
completely exhausted.
Women's NASA space
This,
heroes.
as you might imagine, led to many accidents. One Saturday night, we
Space stars. These women of NASA helped get us to the moon. Jack Black's mum was one of them. Google it, it's quite an interesting story.
It had started as a cloudy evening, but when the clouds began to clear, we rushed into the great field to move the giant telescope into position. In order to move it, you had to wind machines which held the platform into place with giant, heavy, sharp hooks. As I ran around to wind the machines, the ground was slippery with wet snow. Next thing I knew, I slipped and fell right onto one of the hooks, which stuck itself deep into my right thigh. William could not see what had happened, so he carried on walking despite my screaming. That William
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In my day there were 9. Justice for Pluto, man. I think it's cool that Earth's got its own moon, but none of the other moony planets have. Inaccuracy, man.
I was embarrassed by the recognition. During my life,
So this
I
is
never allowed myself
the Herschel
to
sister.
take in what I had accomplished.
I mean, she's done loads. It's quite
When my
amazing.
grandniece and namesake
Back in those times.
Caroline was born, I decided I would give my medal to her.
She's kind of singing herself up a bit. She's full of herself.
Even as a girl,
Isn't she?
she too could achieve great things.
And that accent, the
And
Somerset
I did not
keeps
want her
breaking
to
through in
have
her
to wait
German.
until she was an old woman to know it.
All joking aside, it's actually amazing.
To become a musician, or a scientist, or anything else your heart desires. No one should be
A lot of these
allowed to
books are
stop you
female,
because of your gender, the colour of your skin, or how much money you do not have.
Scientist-based.
And if anyone tries to stop you, you just tell them Carolina Herschel sent you.
It's amazing
That should shut them up.
just how recent some of this
Until
is.
we meet again. Auf
Just how
Wiedersehen.
far we've come in 50 years. Crikey. Shall we pop out of the garden?
Oh, I'm sure there's probably a kid's bit.
Oh, it's definitely a kid's bit, and it's so far. We spend most of our time. It's the NASA space shuttle. Let's go. So we're in the little kitchen thingy. Do not sit on this chair. With the extractor fan over there. Kitchen. Sugar cone and nippers. Very old and fragile, please do not touch. Carolina, she pronounced it Carolina. Carolina Herschel acted as housekeeper when she first got here. Then she went into all the other stuff. Did you know electricity was not invented and brought into homes to the mid-19th century, so the Herschels would have to cook, make telescopes, and write observations using dim candlelight. You sort of forget things like that. It's obvious, but it's quite crazy. Work shed. I mean, you could fit our entire flat in the basement of this place. So we've got lots more stuff. I don't want to touch anything because it's old and also tetanus. Very what?
Spilled his stuff and cracked all the...
Where'd you read that to?
That's what I listened to.
Oh, sorry.
He dropped his boiler.
Treadle lathe. This lathe was given to William Herschel by George III. Crikey. Crikey. I don't know, maybe we should have done the audio. I don't know. Bimbling's good too, I like bimbling. Should we pop out of the garden where they discovered Uranus? Oh, we've got another thing here. Cosmology and the construction of the heavens. Okay, very old books. Ooh, it's a very pretty picture. It's got all the star signs on. I wonder how William Herschel will feel about the new star sign they brought in a couple of years ago. Monster telescopes, reflected glory. Look at this, Nay. Nay, look at this. This telescope. Look at it. The nice telescope. Well, you drag it outside, look at the sun. Yeah. Serious about astronomy? Then join Bar. Views of Uranus. There you go, now. This is how we've evolved into how we look at it. Different telescopy stuff. What's the difference? Herschel's planet. And here we have the Herschel Museum of Astronomy anti-back device. It's a relic to the bygone era of a couple of years ago when everyone was dying. We're okay now, we're all safe. COVID's gone. Does it still work? It doesn't work now. No, this is literally a relic, no. Or do we push it? No. Oh man, I'm so glad I survived COVID. Right, we're going to the garden. This is the money shot, let's be honest, this is where he found it. We see ye olde William Herschel's hose. Some steps up the ye olde steps. There he is gazing into the gazing off into the distance again. There he is. They'll make something of it now. Okay, hang on. Where does this actually start? Has he mentioned his wife at all? Anyway, where he where he discovered the planet Uranus 200 years after the death of William Herschel. This stone. Alright, let's start again. 200 years after the death of William Herschel, this stone was laid in 2022 at the location where he discovered the planet Uranus.
Oh, so right here.
Right there, right on that spot.
How do they know it's right?
They don't. They're just being. It's like metaphorical because it's like a shiny bit of, like refracting metal.
I think he'd have been stood back a bit, to be honest.
I think he probably would have been maybe leaning on the wall. Because it would have taken him time. And
I think maybe around here. Get a better reflection of the sky.
I would personally would have sat down doing it. And then we've got this little pointy sphere thing here. There we go. Can't read that. And we've got here. What did I say? Chloroform? No. Oh. Anyway, 1738, William Herschel to 1822.
Very comfy.
It doesn't look very comfy. Hence why he was stood over there when he discovered it. He didn't want to sit on this. That could be worse. Oh, there's another plaque over there. Can we read that without going over? Am I going to be lazy and zoom in?
March 13th.
Read it out for the camera now.
Sir William Herschel.
Louder.
I can't see it all. Can't see the little bits.
It's going to require me moving. I'll be back. Honestly. Okay. Just your general sort of historical plaque. Here lived all those where he found that planet then. And infrared radiation. This hunter of comets. What a lovely little garden. Right. Wow. That was actually very interesting and very well presented. Well, it depends how much you like astronomy. This is kind of a big deal. A lot happened here.
What's this?
What? It's a
Is this the model by the telescope?
sciencey thing. Oh, no. Anyway, important thing, let's see if they've got any fridge magnets. No, you're not correct. You were just telling me something. You were telling me something.
No.
Tell me.
No.
Naomi.
I don't
Please.
know what it's called.
I'm never precise. Go on, tell me what you were telling me. Who did?
I'm not doing this.
Please, Nate. You're a star of the channel.
No.
Tell me what this is about. I missed it.
I told you.
Louder.
Dropped his molten pot, whatever it was, he used to heat up to make his telescope on the floor.
And that's why it's all cracked.
Yes. I went in.
History with Naomi. It's not running out of this basement like you did the Frankenstein one.
I wouldn't.
Put it down! Yeah, don't. That's intimidating. Love it. It's had a lot of time and love's gone into this place. Anyway, fridge magnets. Who's this Naomi today? Get away from me! Oh dear. Anyway, you've done better in this basement.
Did you? Okay. And the boys were introduced into the army very young.
Got a guest book to sign here now.
Okay, that's going to come up now.
There we go. Here's us. A little review, something awesome. And off we go. Ooh. What a cool little place. What a cool little place. Let's find a tea room to discuss our visit.
Do you want a cake or not?
No, I'm good. All the pictures. So to reiterate, the Bath Coffee Company. What's your decaf latte like? See what the flat white's like. Exceptionally strong and good. Lovely. Right, review of the astronomical centre. What do you make of it now?
Very informative.
I specifically like your little teachy bit down in the basement. It was good. It was good. You could go into this. So yes, that concludes our shenanigans in Bath. Definitely worth doing. If you like astronomical stuff, definitely do that. Or even not, it's just a good bit of history. And yeah, quite enjoyed it. 12 quid to get in, which you might say is a bit steep. But hell, what the hell? No, it's good. It was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. This coffee's good. Recommend the Bath Coffee and Company.